Greetings, fellow Star Trek Starship Collector. This is Joshua Mitchell. Glad that you're back this month as we go into our 12th episode with Fanhome. Another XL model coming our way, the USS Voyager-A from Star Trek Prodigy Season 2. We'll take her out, compare her to some of the other vessels that we've seen, regular size and the XL, get close in for the details, see about the design document. So a whole new ship to explore. I'm very excited about this one. So come on back and let's get started. Okay, time to open her up. Now, surprisingly, my sticker is barely on, so I didn't even bring my knife. I'm just not even going to cut it. So we'll open her up carefully, which is great. Okay, and as always, as ever, here we go. We've got our nice little booklet that's going to show us the details about the USS Voyager-A. I'm really excited about kind of learning more about this one, so let's just dive right in. The USS Voyager is a Lamar-class vessel named after Hedy Lamarr, who helped, quote, essentially invent a device that led to the creation of Wi-Fi, unquote. While the ship is designed to be a long-range science and exploration vessel built for the purpose of exploring the Delta Quadrant, the ship is also armed to the teeth with phaser, phase and tetryon cannons, 45 biomolecular weapons, 34 isokinetic cannons, tricobalt devices, photon, polaron, transphasic, spatial, quantum, and phased plasma torpedoes. She's also capable of a limited quantum slipstream speed to help with long-distance exploration. When Star Trek Prodigy Season 2 was being crafted, the Hageman brothers initially wanted to put Janeway and the cadets aboard the USS Enterprise. However, when Kate Mulgrew was asked, she said, "Nah, I like the Voyager." A mad dash was made to design the Voyager-A, which takes inspiration from her predecessor, the Enterprise-E, and the Protostar. You definitely see those design choices in the Voyager-A, making for an impressive, familiar-looking vessel for the mid-2380s. All right, really cool. Awesome to dig into that. You really do see the similarities between it and the original Voyager and also the Enterprise-E. You can see a lot of those kind of things pulled in, so pretty neat to take a look. Now, let's see how the ship itself looks. So remove here. Wow, and there she is in the box. What a beauty. Let's take her out and see. Oh man, I've been waiting for this. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen Star Trek Prodigy, you're doing yourself a disservice. Please watch Star Trek Prodigy. It's so good. I wish they would bring it back for a third season. So here we go, the Voyager-A. Yeah, she's surprisingly lighter than I expected, but I really do like the way that she looks, some of her details. You can see, again, the way that she kind of calls back to the Enterprise-E, really evocative of that. But a lot of things that make you think of the USS Voyager, too. Some of the details and the coloring. So, well, yeah, I'm really excited to take a deep dive and see how it compares to some of the others. So let's not waste any time. Let's go. So we begin our close-up of the Voyager-A by starting here. You can see this is very evocative of the USS Voyager. The sensor array in the front kind of creating that cutout, that divot in the saucer. Same here. Some differences in color, obviously, though, with the darker paneling, the gold strips for the phasers and things. Now, this is heartbreaking to me. I'm so excited about this ship. And look here, the bridge module, we can see that the paint detailing was apparently scratched off in production. So that's quite unfortunate. Maybe I'll paint it, I don't know, but I'm sad to see that. But continuing, excellent detail down the back of the saucer as we go down the secondary hull, and then stopping here, looking at the warp nacelles, you can see clearly the inspiration pulled from the Enterprise-E, as these look very similar. I do like that they used the clear acrylic here for the Bassard collectors and for the nacelles, so you can get that good lighting opportunity. And then as we flip the ship over, again, cool detail on the underside of the nacelles and the secondary hull. No crazy detail or anything, but it looks really nice. And here we see another familiar element. The USS Voyager had a very similarly shaped deflector dish. Now, unlike Eaglemoss's XL version, which was just painted on, this is an actual clear acrylic that's used for the deflector dish, so you get that nice clear blue look to it. Again, more detailing on the underside of the saucer, captain's yacht. We've got, again, gold phaser strips, the dark plating that helps to differentiate it. And again, its shape even looks very similar to the USS Protostar, so a lot of inspiration from these ships. Here's a forward view of the Voyager-A. Next, we'll take a look at an underside shot. Sorry for the poor lighting here. Then we've got a shot of her flying into the distance, and then we'll end here with the starboard profile shot. Starting off our size comparison, I thought for fun I'd pull the Excelsior back out. Excelsior is coming in at 8 5/8 inches, or 21.9 centimeters, and that's compared to our Voyager-A, which is just over 10.5 inches, or 26.67 centimeters. Now, moving on, we'll compare the Voyager-A, which is an XL, to the Enterprise F XL. And again, Voyager-A and the Enterprise F both nearly identical, coming in at 10.5 inches, or 26.67 centimeters. The angle is a little weird, so it makes Voyager-A look a little longer, but she's not. Now we're going to compare the XL Voyager from Eaglemoss to the Voyager-A. XL Voyager is coming in at the same as Voyager-A, 10.5 inches, or 26.67 centimeters. So very similarly sized. Again, may not look exact based on this angle, but I did measure them, and that's how they line up. And now looking at her future, far future successor, Voyager-A here compared to Voyager-J. The A is coming in at 10.5 inches, or 26.67 centimeters, and the J is 8 3/4 inches, or 22.23 centimeters, so definitely smaller. And then here's the Voyager family as I have it now. So there we have it. The USS Voyager-A from Star Trek Prodigy Season 2. An awesome ship. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. It will be staying. And man, I know you guys are tired of me saying this, but if you haven't seen Star Trek Prodigy Season 1 or 2 yet, please go watch Star Trek Prodigy. It's so good. I really do like the ship. The detailing, the way that it looks, it really does pull from its predecessor, Voyager, also from the Enterprise E, the Sovereign class vessel, and the Protostar. You can see all of those influences mixed into this vessel. And man, she's armed and ready for the Delta Quadrant for some long-term science exploration. So great ship. I really like it a whole lot. The one thing that pains me, because I'm so excited to have this vessel, is that near my bridge module, that painting detail that you saw in the close-up seems to be scraped off. Hopefully that's not like a defect for everybody, and maybe it just hit mine. But as excited as I've been for this ship, I'm so disappointed that that happened. But that's okay. That happens. So what do you think of Voyager-A? Is she a worthy successor to the USS Voyager? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, come back next month. Next month, we'll be in the 13th episode of Fanhome Star Trek Starship series. We'll be looking at the USS Harlan. It's an Edison-class vessel, NCC 52277, seen from Star Trek Picard Season 3. I know it's not a ship I'm very familiar with, so it'll be interesting to take a look, see the details, how it measures up to the other vessels, and what went into the design. So we hope you can come back and join us next month. In the meantime, thank you so much for taking a look today. I'm Joshua Mitchell. Live long and prosper.